It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty woods, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in this neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, television neighbors. I'm so glad that we're visiting again today. Television neighbors. This is a real special treat for both of us today, because in just a few minutes we're going to visit a neighborhood movie studio in just a little bit, but before that, I got 3 things I like to show you. The spot booklet, the $1 million We booklet, and the Get Rewards for the Movies You Love postcard. Now we have just enough time for some make believe before we go visit our neighborhood movie studio. So, trolley, Hugh Lowry is making his way to the neighborhood school to teach some numbers to Anna, Prince Tuesday, and Daniel Tiger. Let's make believe some more about that now. Alright, trolley, to the neighborhood of make believe. I'm Anna. Hi, Hugh Lowry.
Well, hello, Anna. How are you this fine day?
I'm doing just swell. Daddy told me that you would be stopping by.
Well, Daddy told you the truth, because here I am. Took me a little while to get here. One of the roads was closed due to flooding.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel the Tiger?
And it's nice to meet you, Mr. Lowry.
Oh, Daniel the Tiger, you're one of my favorites, always have been. I remember when you were on the Mr. Rogers show before Victor Sprinkle's neighborhood came into existence, and I was just in love with you. I always wanted to have a Daniel tiger for a pet, but I never had one because I grew up in a poor family, so I could only use my imagination. But you know what? My imagination worked pretty well. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes?
So I hear you're going to teach us about numbers.
Well, I'm going to give it the old college try, as they say. Now, with these young, intelligent students, I think I ought to be able to do it. Okay, so when we start with our numbers, the first thing we do, because it's simple and it's been done for centuries, is we use our fingers. And I hold up how many fingers?
1.
Well, you knew that. How about you, Daniel? Do you know that this is 1?
Yes.
Oh, Daniel knew. Okay. And how about you, Anna? Did you know this is 1 finger?
Of course, dear.
Okay.
I knew it was 1.
All right. Well, now that we know what 1 looks like, how about this?
That is 2.
That is 2. How about you, Daniel? What do you think? Is this 2?
Yes. And
Anna?
It is 2.
That's right, television neighbors. This is the number 2. Okay, we'll do 1 more, just to throw a little bit of a curveball.
Mr. Lowry?
Yes.
I'm Prince Tuesday, and I want to have a turn.
Oh, you do you? Well, what number would you like me to work on?
Number 3.
Oh, number 3. Well, I was going to skip to number 5 just to keep the kids on their toes, but we can do the natural progression. 1, 2, 3. That is correct. Very good, Prince Tuesday. Okay, well, if we're going to go visit me in my acting studio, we'd better stop this numbers lesson.
Yes.
Goodbye, television neighbors.
I wonder what's gonna happen to that math solving problem, trouble equation in the neighborhood of make-believe. Well, we'll pretend some more about that another day. But for now, I think it's time we went to visit our neighborhood movie studio to meet the one and only Mr. Hugh Lowry of Disney's 101 Dalmatians and TV's House, so that he can give us a tour of his movie studio and talk to us about some of his characters like Jasper and Dr. Gregory House. So come along with me and we can go to our neighborhood movie studio. Hugh!
Victor Sprinkle! Oh my goodness, you know, my acting career is now complete now that I've met you and you're in the local acting studio. Wow! What a just a delight! Thank you for coming.
I'd like you to meet my television neighbor.
Hi there, television neighbor.
This is Mr. Hugh Lowry.
Yep, that's me. Don't look at all like I do on the shows and the movies, do I? Makeup does a wonderful transformation. Bet you didn't know I was bald.
So, Mr. Lowry,
Yes, Victor.
how did you got started doing movies and TV shows?
Well, I got started doing movies and TV shows by pretending. When I was a little boy, we didn't have a TV because we were poor. And so we didn't have a TV, but we did have radio. And I used to listen to the radio, and sometimes there would be shows on the radio where you had to use your imagination to imagine what the actors looked like. And so with my brothers and my sisters, we'd sometimes put on our own performances. And it got to the point where we got pretty good at it. And then one day, my parents said, we're going to enter Hugh in the talent contest at the school. And they did, and I acted and pretended, and the principal said, wow, that Hugh, he's good. We're going to enter him in the county fair talent show. And we went to that, and they said, wow, that Hugh's good. And in the audience, unbeknownst to me, was a talent agent from Disney. The rest, we shall say, is Jasper history.
Now, when you first got the script to do the role of Jasper in the live action version of Disney's 101 Dalmatians,
Yes.
did you always want to play a clumsy bad guy for Glenn Close's character, Miss DeVille?
No, I had absolutely no interest in such a role, but what I was interested in was getting my foot in the door of acting in a movie. And I said, I'll do anything in a movie. You want me to be a bumbling burglar? I'll be a bumbling burglar. So I did the best I could, and you know what? The television studios thought I was pretty good, and next thing you knew, I was Dr. House.
Well, actually, Hugh, your character in 101 Dalmatians wasn't a burglar. He was really a bumbling dog napper.
Well, you could call it a burglar or a dog napper. Where I grew up, there was no such thing as dog napping. There was kidnapping, but when you broke into someone's house or their kennel or whatever, you know, we called that burglary. But it's semantics.
I mean, in the Disney movie
Yes, I stand corrected.
Of 101 Dalmatians.
Yes, your logic is flawless, and I believe you're running out of time.
Hugh?
Yes.
Do you think on our next television visit you could show us around your movie studio?
Absolutely. We don't have time today, and I know you've got to get back to your studio.
I know, but I would really love to take a tour of...
We'll do it next time.
Tour of your movie studio.
Do it next time. Ta-ta, cheerio, goodbye, television neighbors. This has been so special, Victor.
Let's go back to my neighborhood studio. Well, I say that Hugh Lowry is a wonderful human being. You know, it gives me such a good feeling to be able to help children understand the nature of movies and TV shows that other people may not be able to understand. And that's why I love to help them care and be loved and help them to understand how it feels to be their own star in their very own hearts and their own hearts and moments. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. Until tomorrow, television neighbors. Bye.